Well, good morning, everybody. If I am sounding a little stuffy, it's because I had the beginning of a cold. I know. Anyway, I had this life thought for the day that I wanted to share with you guys, and that's our rooster in the background saying how do you do too, making sure he doesn't get forgotten. um, But anyway, on Tuesday at the Bible study that I attend, they were talking about fighting the devil and the words and the lies that he just comes against us with. And as I was sitting there, this acronym came to my mind, and it's ABC. Really simple, something we learned like when we were yay hide or grasshopper. And the ABC is this. A is, and this is to refute what the devil says against us, this thing I'm going to tell you. So let's just say Satan comes against us with a lie. You're not good enough. You're just this horrible person that nobody wants to be around. Stuff like that. And, or things like, you'll never be forgiven. You know, what you've done is too far gone for God to even forgive you. Lies that are just lies, lies, lies. I thought, well, here's a way that we could remember how to refute those lies, and it's the ABC. So, A is admit where you are and what is. And you might be thinking, what does that help? We have to admit where we are before we can leave where we are. So we can admit, I've done things wrong. Or I can admit that, the situation in my life is not the best right now, and I really don't like how it is. It was brought on by me, or it was brought on by somebody else, and now I have to deal with it. So admit where you are. Because once you can admit where you are and accept that, that's where you can move on to step B. And that is be truthful and be real with God. Tell him what you don't like. Tell him that you are pretty mad about the way things are, that you don't like how it's going, that you don't understand, and everything. Just be honest, because guys, he already knows what's in here before we even say it. So not saying it isn't like you're hiding it from God, okay? So be real. Be honest with God, and when you are, you'll start to be honest with yourself, and you'll start to be able to verbalize instead of just squelching it and just pushing it down. No, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be this perfect Christian who has it all together. No, be real, be honest. And that's just the second step. After that, after you've admitted where you are, after you've been real with God and you've just said, I don't get it, the next and final step is to confess who he is and what he's done. Confess it. You can tell him. So now that you've been honest with God and said, I don't understand, I feel worthless, I think this, I think that, now you can go and say, but I confess that you are Lord. But I confess that what Satan said wasn't true. But I confess that I am holy because you are holy, that I am who I am because of Christ in me. I confess that all those lies are not truth. On and on it goes, and it's when we do that, we're not now just saying, oh, I'm just going to hide the fact that Satan just told me he thinks I'm this terrible person. No, now you've admitted that. Now you've been real with God and real with yourself. And now you've confessed truth to your soul. And that's the last thing you're going to hear is that confession of truth to your soul. So I'm sorry if I repeated myself a lot. I'm still waking up. But I hope that encourages you, the ABCs of fighting Satan. And just know that your worth is far more valuable than you'll ever know. And God created you, and he created you with purpose, and there is so much more to you than you could ever imagine or think, and it's not because of who you are, it's because of who he is and what he has done in your life. So, anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope that encouraged you. Bye!